Միացյալ ազգերի կազմակերպության հովանու ներքո գործող Meaningful World իմաստալից աշխարհ հասարակական կազմակերպությունը ղեկավարությամբ դոկտոր Քալաջյանի ունեցավ իր 11-րդ տարեկան կոնֆերանսը Միտք, հոգի, մարմին եւ ինքնություն խորագրով։ Հրավիրում եմ ձեզ դիտելու մեր պատրաստած ակնարկը այդ կոնֆերանսի մասին։
Recently took place a Meaningful World's annual conference at the United Nations headquarters in UN Plaza, New York City. The theme of the event was transforming racial, ethnic, and religious divisionism, nurturing human dignity and ecological harmony. Meaningful World Intern coordinator Raman Kaur welcomed everyone and invited all assembled to observe a moment of silence for reflection and grounding. Dr. Kalayjian, the founder and president of the association, recited one of her poems.
Let the flames of love help you focus on all that is essential and true. Let love illuminate you and pave your road with passion. Let love take you away, at the same time centering you, to choose the good in spite of evil. Let love help you concentrate, always on the present, letting go of the past as well as the unknown future. Let love fill your heart, opening your heart and letting it blossom. Like a low budding flower, let love help you mature to a full aromatic rose. Love is the most essential feeling. Let it fill your heart, your mind, your body, your soul. Love is the most noble deed. Let it work endlessly through you.
After which Peter Maniscalco performed a shamanic drumming meditation, while many from Yoga Fit demonstrated yoga movements with members of the audience taking part. Dr. Kalajian then introduced the Integrative Healing Panel, which opened with Lama Rangbar Nyimai Ozer, president and founder of Bodihivastu Foundation for Enlightened Activity, who led the audience in a peaceful meditation.
Basically, we talk about global awakenings. You might have heard about what is like a global enlightenment or something like that. And people say, when is it coming or can it come? And the truth is that it already has come in some form. The question is how much it's really pervaded into people's modern way of talking. Do they accept that as a norm? Do they accept our interdependence as a norm? And many people say no. Many people say, you know, over there is over there. We can bomb over there. It's okay because it's over there. Many people still say that. But many people understand that there's no place else, that you can't say that there's someplace else on this earth other than Earth. So there are two types. And eventually, I think, we'll all recognize the interdependence, but you need something to bring you to that awareness and as many methods as possible to bring you to that wisdom, understanding.
The panel continued with Alex Simmons' presentation of transforming ethnic stereotypes through comic book writing and illustration. He spoke about how people are represented in stereotypical ways in comic books and how this impacts children negatively.
Growing up in New York City, I was born and raised here. I read comic books, you know, it's a great thing. I didn't like to go to the library much. Like, you get me there maybe once a year, and I would maybe hold 2 or 3 adventure and mystery novels, but all year long, I'm reading comics. And the comics that were produced at that time generally were, you know, the familiar DC stuff, Batman, Superman, Flash, all that. All Caucasian, which in my consciousness, in my awakened appreciation of the world, they're heroes. I didn't think about it. I didn't look at this and then look at them and go, didn't do that. That happened in the 60s when we had the racial awakening, that cultural awakening, that period of rebellion and demand for equality and so forth.
His passionate talk was followed by Dr. Kalayjian's informative presentation on the 7-step integrative healing model. She talked about different traumas that have occurred throughout the history and how they impact us generationally. After the presentation of a film on Meaningful World's humanitarian mission in Haiti, took place the graduation of Meaningful World's ambassadors. All of the graduates offered up a short reflection on what is meaningful in their lives and how the training program impacted them. After each graduate received a diploma, Lauren Schassel, PhD candidate of Teachers College, Columbia University, led the group in the best self-medication, which was very uplifting and empowering. Dr. Barbara Wallace presented the keynote address on new United Health Psychology for Healing Global Trauma from Racism and Oppression, integrating African and indigenous perspectives.
So what do I mean by these African and global indigenous perspectives? Well, if we can imagine that what we see when we turn to African and global perspectives is that there are roots in common cultural values for creating community and maintaining states of unity, harmony, and let's just break down this concept of harmony as a state shared with all life forms, all of humanity, all species, the natural environment and spiritual forces, including via communal rituals such as the one we just witnessed, including all that occurred across those Saturdays from September to May. Also interdependence as opposed to independence, while also embracing equality, respect, freedom of expression, and the importance of apology, forgiveness. Have we not heard the importance of forgiveness? Because forgiveness brings freedom. It's a powerful antidote for pain and suffering, and it's the key to being able to live in harmony and independence with others.
It was such an amazing experience being here. It feels like a family to me, having been with the team for 2 years now, and then helping other people be knowledgeable about what we are all about. It's about helping the world, helping people come together and heal and forgive. And having so many people come together and be so accepting and so loving, and it's empowering. You know, it gives you the power to go out and help others as well.
I'm so grateful I joined the Meaningful World team because there's just so much love and compassion, and I'm glad I'm part of such a great mission.
We had our wonderful annual conference. It was our 11th annual conference at the UN, focusing on mind, body, and eco-spirit. But it's our 25th anniversary, actually, for our organization, Meaningful World, ATOP Meaningful World. And our graduates, we had 10 graduates today, and their remarks were so heart-wrenching and so uplifting. They really show that they have been following, practicing what they have learned, and have the passion, want to go out and help other people.
I was extremely impressed with the film that we saw of Dr. Annie's work in Haiti, and also just to be informed of her 7-step model for healing. I was very impressed with all that the ambassador graduates had to say about what they experienced during the multitude of skills for trauma resolution. And I'm just really excited and full of hope that we are indeed a new species with a new DNA capable of really creating the harmony that we can experience here in the paradise of planet Earth. And it means that the ambassadors are truly going to go around the world and engage in healing work.
To conclude the proceedings, Dr. Kalayjian led the group in a heart-to-heart circle of gratitude and love, bringing all the participants together into a form of meditation circle, with Native American drumming provided by Ostono Oskeno Noton. Meaningful World, spearheaded by Ani Kalayjian, continues its core mission of fostering a meaningful, peaceful, and just world in which every individual enjoys physical, mental, and spiritual health.